We go into practices with how do we get better with mid-games? How do we close efficiently together? So us as Paintball Fit, we kind of play multiple different types of teams, right? We play a lot of D2 talent level teams, right? With beefy boys, semi-pro with Shut Up. We play pro teams all the time. Lately, we've been having some of the Oiler guys from Houston come up. We think it's good for us because you kind of get to play everyone's different style because different levels play different layouts. More aggressive, more passive, right? And then you get to the pro level and then it kind of just varies on what the team's strengths are. So like for us, we like practicing that pro level communication and teamwork here and there, but we feel like it's nice to play against the lower divisionals because you get to really work on your own teamwork, your own communication and closability as a team, just because you're a little bit more experienced. So when you do make those mistakes, it allows for you to like, oh crap, and then like fix it mid-point. Versus in a pro tournament or pro scrimmage, it's a little bit harder to adapt mid-game, and you have to talk about things after compared to mid-game being able to fix it and make the right decisions.
Hey, talk to me, puppy.
I know, they didn't know. So
I know, but still, like, if they didn't know, like, if they fierce, like, if that type of fierce with you, I don't know. You know what I mean? At least just say yes or hurt. If I hear that, then I'm like, hey, cool.
I should yell hurt.
Just hurt. At least hurt. That way, I'm like, okay, cool. Jake's still there.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, fuck. Because I heard shooting. I was like, fuck, did he die?
No, I was in there.
Okay. They're just like, hurt, and then just fucking start working. Because you don't want that for me, too. If I was up there, you'd be like,
that's my bad.
No, you're good.
I'll be better.
We go into practices with how do we get better with mid-game stuff, right? It's not really the off-break shooting or snapping or doing crazy breakouts, but it's more how can we be better in every scenario in a 5-on-5 situation, right? Because in paintball, if you're really good at closing those and figuring out the ABC 1, 2, 3 steps on what to do when things happen, it becomes really natural and easy to do in a tournament if you can do it in practice, right? So we go into practice with how do we get better at setting our teammates up for success or using your teammates to set yourself up for success versus just like, oh, I see this move and just running anyways. So that's a big thing that we try to focus on, and I think a lot of the players are doing better at that. I think that's been a big thing all year is we have to be better at this, we have to be better at this, and kind of beating it into people's heads. I think everyone's kind of been making their own individual strides in those departments. I mean, it's nice to see, and then like some players they're working on other things, right? Like you got other players that are trying to get more aggressive in the center. You got players that are trying to get more aggressive on the snake, more survivability, more late game closing. Everyone's got their own individual things, but I feel like everyone's kind of progressing, right? I think Jacob's been doing a really good job, J-Money, at attacking and being more aggressive and trusting his instincts. And then you got Cyrus is one of those players that's trying to get more aggressive in the center, right? Instead of just doing a job, people say, but like he's doing really good at attacking when he needs to and understanding the situations on when and not to. And then you got, Seagull's been doing an amazing job at trying to set things up for his teammate because it is a learned thing. It's not something that's something you're just going to be perfectly good at, right? So it's something that he's been doing a really good job at and trying to set people up for success midpoint. And then you got Scott and Trenton have been doing their thing, both also trying to have more survivability, right? Their biggest thing that they want to work on is how can I make sure I'm alive at the end of games and putting the game together with them to close versus making a dynamic move, killing 2 guys and then being dead after, right? So like, I think they've both been doing a really good job of progressing at that. So, I mean, and then, it sucks because Johnny got hurt this last practice, but he's been doing a really good job at attacking in the center and applying that pressure and making teams have to worry about it. And so he's been really wanting to focus on that, and he's been doing a phenomenal job at that. And now I've been coming back, and one of my biggest things is how can I be that much better on the field for my teammates to where if I'm not going and breaking down the game and shooting a bunch of bodies, I'm at least setting my teammates up for success to where they can go do that. Then we can close these points together and just trying to be the best teammate on and off the field that I can be, right? So everyone's got their own goals that they're trying to work on, and I think everyone's been progressing at them. It's been great.
Javi here, safety first, gotta have the mask on while you're shooting paint. But shooting GI 4-star, practicing, staying our sword sharp, keeping the sword sharp. Shooting great all day today. Let's test it out. All day, baby.
I get asked a lot how I assess the field. It's not that I know exactly what to do. I just think that I look at a field and then I go, okay, this side looks the easiest to push. So what's the bunkers that stop this? What's the bunkers that help that bunker stop it? In the oh crap scenarios where people are putting you away and going. And then how do we close efficiently together, right? Is it getting a guy at the center first to then make the outsides be able to wrap better to get the center to be able to actually close? Or is it all outside and you only really put a center guy there to hold, right? And it kind of changes layout to layout. But it's really, you don't know till you like play a couple points on it and like, yep, okay, I was right, or nope, I'm not right. This is the actual side to push. But yeah, I mean, I think my biggest thing is how do I close this field efficiently? Not how do I attack it, if that makes sense. I feel like I like to look at fields and go, how do I get to spots to where the worst of the worst could happen and I can still win that point? And that's how I want to go about how we play the field. That's kind of how I assess layouts. I don't know if that made sense to people, but I mean, that's also like when we lose points, right? Like that's what we go into next is like, okay, why did we lose that? Was it, you know, we lost a bunch off break? Because then in those situations, okay, like it is what it is, leave their shots, let's go to different spots, change our routes, right? But if it's a 4-on-5, 5-on-4, 4-on-4, you know, pretty closely even bodies, and we lose those situations, it's why did we not close efficiently? Is it because you felt like you were doing too much? Say it's on the D side or snake side, or did you just not work with your teammates at all, right? It's always closing efficiently, and I think that's when we lose points, we go, how do we close better? How do we close better? Even when we win points, if we feel like the team was not on the same page and it's just off of a single talent move, like one talented move to break it open, but there was no teamwork involved, I don't really count that as like a win, right? Like that's another reason we really like playing the lower divisional teams is you can truly be like, no, that was bad because of this. That was bad because of this player. If this player understood that he was open and free, he could have just ran and ruined your entire move, right? So it's like certain little things that sounds nitpicky, right? But it's really just because we want to be perfect so that we can truly dominate our competition. Another question I get asked is like, how do we keep team bonding going? Like, how do we, you know, actually like each other?
Literally getting one pack and it's that. 2024 is a good year for Rangers and just
Fit.
a really good rookie class. Any Ranger rookie and I'm happy. Just getting an auto, I'm happy right now. That's not bad. It's not bad. Ass. But at least we got an auto. We got an auto, so like that's cool.
We all kind of like the same things. We all are pretty into sports. So like we'll go to say a Dallas Mavericks game, or lately we've been going to baseball because once I got hurt, I kind of got really into baseball.
All right, Dollar Hot Dog Night. We are going to attempt to do the 9 beers and 9 dogs per inning during the whole game. 1 inning, 1 beer, and 1 hot dog, not per inning. Yeah, the first one always tastes great. The rest of them, after about the 6th inning, hot dogs don't taste as good. 9 beers, 9 dogs.
So I've been kind of convincing all the guys to go to Ranger games. You know, we go there, we eat hot dogs, we drink, we have fun. I make a couple bets on the game. It kind of keeps everyone as entertained because I'm either stressed out or I'm super hyped about the bet.
Let's go. Yes! Let's go! Run it!
But no, I think it's good. And then like we go to a thing called the Cider Arcade. We'll go drink together, play some arcade games, or we'll go play like whirly ball that you've probably seen in some of the Fit Lives. But it's important to also we also go out to lunch. Every weekend we're going to a team lunch after practice, right? It's not really negotiable. And honestly, it's not even mandatory. Like if people can't make it, they can't make it. It's not a big deal, but we all enjoy it. We all like going, we like talking about sports. Now we're all in a fantasy league together. But it's good. You know, we talk about the practice, what we think went wrong, what we should fix, or if we're playing each other that weekend, it's a lot of, you know, people talking shit.
Third dog. I don't know if I'm making on the beers because I have a full ass beer right here and I'm already supposed to be drinking my third one. We will try though. We might have to play some ketchup.
You gotta get the wieners down too, dude.
I know it's already slowing me down. This is my third.
That's the third wiener already?
At fourth dog and number 6. Dog number 7. Not a lot of mustard. But we got some jalapenos in there, which makes up for it, so that helps. And I'm on the correct beer at this point. So we have our 7th dog and our 7th beer. Right there. Right on track. This is the worst hot dog of my fucking life. It's so dry. This is the worst bread ever. I'm not going to be able to complete the challenge as they shut down the hot dog stand.
But it's good. I think it's good for bonding. I think we all just genuinely like each other. Like it's not like a forced bonding, if that makes sense. Like we all just like hanging out with each other. So it's a weird question that I've been asked a couple times, but like I don't know, we're friends and we like hanging out. That's kind of it.